Hey there, everybody. It is Whiteboard Wednesday. It is the time where I take a few minutes to explore with you some concepts to help you get more of what matters done. So yeah, this is live. That's me fumbling my little intro. But anyways, Whiteboard Wednesday. So it's just a few minutes where I whiteboard an idea or a concept to help you get more of what matters done. So hello. Hi. Hope you guys are all doing well this Wednesday. I want to share a couple of concepts. Leave it up to me to take two concepts and think I can add them together to create something else, but I think I can do it. Let's see if I can pull this off. I would really love to hear your guys' feedback and insights as I explore this. So, Whiteboard Wednesday, two concepts I want to explore. The 80-20 rule. Most of you guys have heard this before. It's Pareto principle. If you want to learn where it came from, Pareto principle, with an PLE at the end, but basically the rule being that most results are determined by a small number of causes. So for example, most of your sales, 80% of your sales comes from 20% of your focused activities. So would be an example in the business world. You add that to this other concept that comes from the book, The One Thing by Gary Keller and Jay Papasan, and it's the E to P concept, and that's entrepreneurial is E to purposeful, P. So entrepreneurial is the stuff that just comes naturally to you. When you're in entrepreneurial mode, you're doing what comes naturally, and there is this, unfortunately, along with it, a natural ceiling of achievement. So the path is as follows. You take with what comes naturally to you, and you hit this natural ceiling at some point that you're just not able to break through. You experience some resignation, you search for greener pastures, and then you go and you hit that ceiling again, and you get frustrated, and the cycle continues. Well, when you're purposeful, what happens is you get focused and you implement things and you explore new ideas to help you break through that natural ceiling. So you have focus, you implement models, you create systems, and you have breakthroughs. And so when we look at the focus, you've got to focus on what you're passionate and purposeful about. Passion is just the stuff that you're interested in, something that you really can't help but do, and purpose is how you serve the rest of the world with that. Models and systems are all about action and consistency and failure and results and learning so that you can have the breakthroughs. So what happens when you add these two concepts together, the 80-20 rule and the E to P rule? Well, the way I look at it, and sorry for the fuzzy camera action here, or the bouncy camera action, is let's try to have you be you 80% of the time, you naturally, right? And that other 20%, the 20% that's going to help you break through that natural ceiling, is about exploring new ideas, new relationships, new beliefs. It's about exploring and implementing models and tools and systems, so the stuff that doesn't come as naturally to you can come more easily because you systematize it and routinize it so that you can fill in your gaps and have the breakthroughs that you're looking for. So that's how I do concept math. I take the 80-20 rule, pair it with entrepreneurial to purposeful rule, or the E to P concept, so that you can figure out how to apply your time and energy. So more often than not, I want you being you naturally, and the rest of the time, work on exploring ideas, relationships, and beliefs, and implementing models and tools to fill in your gaps. So I would love to hear how this work. I'd love to hear how this could work for you. Tell me more about how you've applied the 80-20 rule in your life, or how you've noticed it in your life. Tell me more about what you are like naturally, and how when you've stretched beyond that and got, into those uncomfortable places of doing the stuff that's not quite as easy, and how you've really done that to have the breakthroughs that you're looking for in your life, your business, your work, whatever it is that you're focusing on growing. So that's all for now. I hope this was helpful to you. Please leave comments below, because I would love to hear what else you want to know about. What other concepts you'd love to explore here on, let me switch it around, Whiteboard Wednesdays. All right, have a good one, guys. Bye.